Having a job and maintaining it is something that has become quite difficult nowadays, and it is proving even more difficult as time goes on. This is most certainly due to the economic downturn that the world is currently facing in the midst of the current health crisis, but also partly due to the lack of strategies that people need to apply when it comes to looking for and keeping a job. Some people are lucky enough to get a job right out of school or from the first job application, but some others have to go through a lot of stress just to get a job interview. Hello dear friend, if this is your first time here, then my name is Ima and I warmly welcome you to my channel. If you are coming back, then I truly appreciate your loyalty. On this channel, I share information that I consider relevant for everyone, but most especially for migrants and potential migrants. In today's video, I will briefly share some strategies that can apply when looking for a job. What I am about to share is what has worked for me personally, and I am hoping that it will help someone else who may be listening. It is a known fact that for a colored or black migrant, especially one with a foreign accent, the chances of getting a good job or pursuing a great professional career, especially in the West, are very minimal, except you find yourself in a very demanding field such as in IT, in health, or in finance, which is not something for some of us, unfortunately. I am therefore going to share some tips that have helped me to get a job and keep it all this while as a migrant, even though it has not been an easy journey. The first thing, and I think one of the important things to do, is to be up to date with the job market trend. Carry out extensive research to find out what is currently available in terms of job availability and demands. If you are looking for any communication related jobs such as customer service, then you want to seriously consider the language requirements. This is where an extra language comes in really handy. Customer service, in my opinion, is quite frankly the best and fastest way to jumpstart a professional career out here, especially for migrants who may have studied arts and humanities or social sciences. In most cases, even here in the Netherlands, aside from the Dutch language, which is the official language, one of the main requirements for all communication jobs is a good affinity of the English language. This means that everyone who speaks English will target those jobs. If you speak another language different from English, such as French or Spanish, for example, then you want to divert your attention to such foreign language related jobs. This will greatly increase your chances for an initial interview, considering that so many businesses are coming up that are implementing multiculturalism and require customer services in multiple languages. Secondly, update your CV with the latest experience, including any CV that you may have posted on online job agencies' websites. Every little experience counts. If you are a migrant, then please do not ignore any experience that you may have had a while back in your home country or just before you left your country. That experience could just be the stepping stone to a great job for you. Let the information on your CV be as authentic as possible. It would be a very bad idea, in my opinion, to lie on your CV, as the lie may just come back to haunt you. Thirdly, make sure that every job type that you are applying for has a CV. By job type, I mean that you may actually find yourself in a situation where odd jobs are the only way out. If you find yourself in such a situation, even though you have a bag full of diplomas, then you want to make a CV which includes past experiences related to any odd jobs that you may have had, such as cleaning or babysitting. Even if you have never done a cleaning job or babysat somewhere else, you do clean your house and maybe you take care of your younger siblings, or you are a mom actually. So that should count and that should be drafted into your CV. Having a CV for odd jobs only show how professional you are and how serious you are about getting the job. Personally, I learned this the hard way, and it is only after I started sending out odd job applications with a CV that I was called up for odd job interviews, and I was not even accepted for most of them. Like, seriously. Maybe things have changed now, maybe not, but as a colored person and as a migrant, things tend to get to us the hard way, unfortunately. But that shouldn't stop us. We have to keep fighting on. Once all of that is checked out, start applying for the job that you have seen immediately. If you are single, then the job location should not be a hindrance. It should be an easy decision to move to the location of the job if it is something that you think you can pursue as a long-term career. Send out as many applications as you can and do not relent even if your applications are being rejected. Remember that there is hardly anyone who has not gone through some sort of rejection in their life. So please take this as a normal process of growth. Use online and offline international job agencies. Some international online job agencies with very good recommendations and moderate requirements are Monsterbot, Indeed, Glassdoor, Total Jobs, and of course there will be many other local job agencies available in your country through which you can apply directly. The local job agencies that I have used and trusted here in the Netherlands, which I believe work in favor of migrants, are Randstad. Randstad is one of the largest recruitment agencies that work principally for medium to high level professionals. Then you have Olympia, which geared more towards unskilled jobs to entry-level professional jobs. Then you have Young Capitals, which works mostly with students and part-time job seekers. And finally, Tempo Team, which works basically with everyone and targets all levels. Also, make sure to update your motivation letter and ensure that each motivation letter contains key words from the job. If you're applying for multiple jobs, then you will need to adapt each motivation letter accordingly. In both of the motivation letters, you will need to include all the skills that can directly apply to the function, but you need to judge for yourself whether it is appropriate to include all skills in all of your motivation letters. You do not want to exaggerate or come off as a show-off or an all-knowing, especially not when you have not even booked an interview. You also want to keep your motivation letter short and straight to the point. When you are finally invited for an interview, it is your chance to shine and secure that job. Make sure that you dress professionally, arrive on time, and be confident as you walk into the interview room. Even if you are nervous, do not let that nervousness come true. Otherwise, you will ruin your chances of expressing yourself. Arriving early will give you some time to familiarize yourself with the company or environment, and also some time to calm your nerves down and freshen up before your interview. Remember to be respectful, yet speak with assertion and confidence. Nobody wants an employee who is not sure of themselves. This means that you have to prepare for the interview like you would an exam, like your life depends on it. Be true to yourself. Be authentic and honest in everything you say. You do not want to lie your way into a job and then show a different character when you finally get the job. You most certainly won't last there. After the interview, ensure to send a thank you letter or email to your interviewer or the person who invited you for the interview to appreciate the opportunity that you were being offered. This will not only show your appreciation and how serious you are to get the job, but it will also show how professional you are. The same thing applies even if you are not accepted for the job. This will send a firm message and they will certainly keep your name in their database should something more suitable for you come up. If you are rejected, then try not to be disappointed or depressed. Rather, use every job interview as a learning experience and an opportunity to improve in the next interview. And finally, dear friends, in everything you do not forget to entrust it to God in prayers if you are a Christian. Also try as much as you can to be positive and hopeful for a better tomorrow. Because, dear friends, change is constant and no condition is permanent. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you are capable. You have to believe that you are smart and that you are enough just the way you are. Do not let anything or anyone dim your light or prevent it from shining brightly. So dear friends, we have come to the end of the video. I do hope that you enjoyed watching and gathered some tips that you can find useful. If you liked this video and would like to watch more of such videos, then a like, comment, share and subscription to my channel will be greatly appreciated. Also, do not forget to turn on the notification bell to be informed whenever a new video is uploaded. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you.